Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. Tuesday night, the Mets made it 3 straight wins in 6 of their last 7 as they shut out the Colorado Rockies 2-0. The star of the night, Jacob deGrom, 8 scoreless innings. First time in his career he's gone 8, and he retired the last 14 in a row.
You know, to have no walks, and I actually didn't know I had 9 strikeouts, but that's a good game to have going this late in the year. You know, like I said, it's my first time going this late, so that was a nice feeling.
If this would have been July, Jake deGrom would have pitched the 9th inning. He was in a spot where, you know, he could have gone easy another 15, 18 pitches and not been affected by it. But we're just not. We've made a commitment to the organization to make sure these guys are going to be healthy, so, you know, we made the decision to take him out.
You know, I knew I was up there in pitches around 100, and they had talked to us a couple days ago again about, you know, keeping the pitch counts a little lower in this last month.
He's been unbelievable. You go out there and you get so deep into games, he pitched to contact, and it's tough to think how much better he continues to get with how well he's throwing the ball, and to come off the DL and still pound the strike zone like that. He's been awesome.
Yeah, deGrom got better as the game went along, and when you think about his season, he's getting better as the season goes along. His last 22 innings now, no earned runs, but it was really fun watching him today. He really used that fastball up in the strike zone to get past the Colorado hitters, and it really was a thing of beauty.
The Mets took him out after 8 innings. Henry Mejia stumbled, and for a rare time, Terry Collins pulled his closer in the 9th. That worked out. Josh Edgin and Jerry's Familia got the final 2 outs.
Well, they both came in. Edgin in 3 pitches struck out the left-hand batter, and then Familia induced a ground ball from Willen Rosario to end the ball game.
There was a couple of discussions on the bench and a couple of varying, differences of opinion who should come in, but. You know, I knew we had to get Edge in there. We got to find out about him as much as we do anybody, if that elbow is going to hold up. He hasn't pitched in a long time. I knew he had to be fresh. And it's not that Corey can't hit a left-handed pitcher, but if he was right in that spot, if he was going to beat us, he was going to be a left-hander.
He come in and bases loaded, 1 out, 9th inning. I mean, what better way they can get back at it, you know? So kind of, I don't know, can't complain. Pitching again.
From the offensive point of view, the Mets out-hit the Rockies 7-5. Granderson continues to really thrive in that 6th position in the order. He drove in that big second run with a double into right center field, got 2 hits on the night, a bunt hit in the first inning. The other RBI was driven in by Lagares, a 2-out single that scored Den Decker. So the Mets drove in the runs when they needed, and when you got deGrom out there throwing the way he did, you don't need too many runs.
The only down note for the Mets tonight, the announcement that David Wright will miss the rest of the season with persistent inflammation in the rotator cuff in his left shoulder, the injury that's bothered him for several months.
There still appears to be inflammation in the rotator cuff, and as a result, David's going to shut it down for the remainder of the season.
You know, both for me personally and, you know, from a team standpoint, that, you know, having this thing checked out and, you know, following the doctor's orders moving forward is, you know, best for me personally and best for the team.
I'm sure they'll sit down and talk about it, and if they think that moving me over to third base and allowing Dilson, I would guess, to play second, then I'm all for that. It's not the first time I've played there, and you know, I'll approach it just like I do second base. It's still about winning baseball games.
Yeah, you hate to see him out, but might give some young people a chance to play. And on top of David Wright, you hope that Matt Den Decker is fine after getting hit in the wrist late.
So the Mets will go for the sweep of the Rockies on Wednesday night. They'll have Rafael Montero back up from Las Vegas to make the start against Tyler Matzik. Our coverage begins at 6 o'clock Wednesday with Cadillac first pitch on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.